What's up guys, I'm the ultimate fighting consultant, and today we got our quick picks and official bets for UFC 309. Quick recap on last week. A lot of our fights got cancelled. Our underdog of the week pulled out. But guess what? We still profited 1.96 units in net profit, and we're up over 4.5 units in the past 2 weeks alone. We've been killing it. So if you're not in the Discord, hit that link below and join up. It's free access till the end of the year. Now with that out of the way, let's get right to the picks. Opening up our card, we got Veronica Hardy taking on Eduarda Moura. Now guys, this fight basically comes down to whether or not Moura can get this fight to the ground. Personally, I do, so I'm going with Moura, and she could potentially find a finish here because 9 of her wins come by finish. So Moura is the pick to open up the card. Next up, we got Bassil Hafez taking on Oban Elliott. And guys, in Hafez's last fight against Gall, he didn't look like the same guy that fought against Jack Della Maddalena. He also has pretty bad cardio. And for those reasons, I'm going with the Welsh gangster here. Give me Oban Elliott. He's on a 6-fight win streak, all by decision. And Hafez is tough, so once that Elliott decision comes out, we might look to make some plays with that. But Elliott is the pick. Next up, we got Gall taking on Ramiz Brahimaj. And guys, since this is in Madison Square Garden, Ramiz is the hometown favorite here. And I'm taking him as the underdog here. He's a great wrestler. I think he gets Mickey to the ground and controls him there. Ramiz is the pick. And honestly, whoever loses this fight, they're probably gonna get caught. Next up, we got Marcin Tybura taking on Jhonata Diniz. Guys, like I said before, Diniz has 0 wrestling. If a guy like Tybura takes him down, he's not getting up. I think this should look like the Tybura versus Tuivasa fight. The only chance Diniz will have is to catch Tybura coming in on an entry. And guys, if we see Tybura go in there and not shoot a single takedown, we know exactly why. I think as long as there's no strings being pulled here, Tybura should be able to get this fight to the ground and dominate. Next up, we got Jim Miller taking on Damon Jackson. I'm going with Jackson here. He has really good cardio. He just doesn't want to stop. They're both veterans, but Jackson's a little younger, and Miller's at 41, coming off a beating by Bobby Green. I just can't take him here, so give me Damon Jackson as the pick. Next up, we got Chris Weidman taking on Eryk Anders. I'm going with the fellow New Yorker here. Give me Chris Weidman. He's tough. He's an absolute dog, and I like him as the dog here. Yeah, he's getting old in age, but Eryk Anders isn't exactly young. And Chris looked good in his last fight besides the eye pokes. So Weidman is the pick here. And for our featured prelim, we got Jonathan Martinez taking on Marcus McGhee. I'm going with McGhee here. I think he's way too dangerous. He could win by decision, or he can get the finish. I don't see Martinez getting a finish here. So you got to take the guy that has more ways to win. Give me McGhee as the pick. Opening up the main call, we got Mauricio Ruffy taking on James Llontop. I'm going with Ruffy here. There's not much to say here. He's just a way better fighter, hence the minus 850 price tag. He's fun to watch, and I'm confident he gets the win here. Next up, we got Viviane Araujo taking on Karine Silva. I'm going with Silva here. She's on a 9-fight win streak, and 8 of those 9 come by finish. On the flip side, Araujo, she's only won 2 out of her last 5 fights. Silva's younger, she's more dangerous, and I like her to win here. Silva is the pick. Next up, we got Bo Nickal taking on Paul Craig. Nickal is going to absolutely destroy Craig, guys. He's too good of a wrestler to get caught in a submission. He's going to get Craig down and beat his face into a pulp or lock in a submission of his own. Nickal is the pick here. And for our co-main event, we got Charles Oliveira taking on Michael Chandler. I'm liking Charles here. He won their first fight, but besides that, in the time Michael Chandler's taken off, Oliveira has fought 5 times. He's been way more active. I think he's hungrier. And Charles is dangerous, guys. He could be losing a fight and somehow find the finish. And let's be honest, the chokes he had my guy Arman in, there's no way Chandler isn't tapping to that. So Oliveira is the pick here. And for our main event, we got Jon Jones taking on Stipe Miocic, and I'm going with Jones here. Similar to Chandler, Stipe hasn't fought since 2021, and he's 42 now. I cannot take him here. There's a reason Jon Jones wanted this fight instead of Aspinall. It's an easy fight for him. And I think the minus 650 he's sitting at right now might even be a discount. Jones is the pick. And now we move to our official bets, guys. And if you're enjoying the video so far, hit that like, comment, and subscribe. And remember, guys, do your own research. Don't just blindly tail. Only bet what you can afford to lose. Also, make sure to join the Discord down below because I do post more of my bets the closer we get to Saturday. Now, with that out of the way, let's get right to the official bets. We have 6 of them so far. Our first one is our safety bet of the week. Now usually I go with 2-mans and we have been killing it. Look at the bottom right of your screen, we're 5-1, up over 4.7 units off safety bets alone. But this week we're going straight up on Marcus McGhee. We got 1.5 units on him at -130. Next we're taking a shot with our underdog of the week, Chris Weidman. We got half a unit on him at +120. And now we move to our parlays. First up, we got John Jones and Charles Oliveira. If you've been following my channel for a while now, you know we locked this bet in early. We got 1.37 units on it at -137, and it's now a -172 bet. So we got great value on it early. Next up, we got 3/4 of a unit on Karine Silva and Oban Elliott at -106. Next up, we got 0.35 units on Eduarda, Moura, and Mauricio Ruffy at +150. And last but not least, we're taking John Jones with Damon Jackson, 0.63 units at -120. And that does it for our quick picks and official bets for UFC 309, guys. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to drop a sub. I'm the Ultimate Fighting Consultant, and I'll see you in the next one.